Hello stinkies! Welcome back to the Airhead One channel. I hope you are all doing well. As you can see from the title, today I'll be showcasing genres and sounds that I want to see more in K-pop, along with the groups or artists that I feel like can execute them. Hope you enjoy. Electroclash, as defined by rateyourmusic.com, is described as a genre with minimal throbbing beats and bass lines, buzzing synths, vocoder, and part sing, part deadpan vocals. Now, if you got nothing from this definition, some examples of electroclash songs are To be honest, I've wanted electroclash in K-pop more ever since I found out what the genre was. We could hear it a bit especially in second generation, since that was the era when it was really popular, especially with things like the release of Britney's Blackout album doing so well at the time. But I feel like in the moment that we're in, electroclash would be the perfect genre to capitalize on. With aesthetics of the early 2000s and such coming back into the forefront, in both music and fashion, electroclash could be the perfect kind of genre to do. It'd be so perfect for a more pink, trashy, MC Bling inspired look I feel. Also, a song within this type of genre would be perfect for a title track cause it's so upbeat and danceable. Who remembers Momoland? Like, if they were to ever come back, they'd need to ditch the electro swing sound that got them popular, and start doing something like this. Like, they were one of the first groups dipping their toes in early 2000s influenced fashion kinda with their Wrap Me in Plastic release embodied it so bad like oh my god. So I'd love to see them try that kind of fashion style again, but this time, with an actually good song, that just so happens to be of the electroclash genre. Like I can't explain it but something about their face cards just screams electroclash. Like I don't know why, just go with it. Please. Other than Momoland, I can see this sound being done for aespa, Chungha, Cheon kinda, CLC, rest in peace by the way, and FX for their very true, very factual, very on the calendar reunion. Yeah. According to Rate Your Music, Deconstructed Club, Decon Club for short, is a fusion of both electronic dance music, and the harsh, pounding, even abrasive sound of the post-industrial genre, with influences from, but not limited to, ballroom, grime, and trap. The genre is often characterized by things like explosive or metallic sounding drums, chaotic atmospheres, and aggressive sound design. Some songs of its kind are In all honesty, I just want to hear more of it cause it's literally my favorite genre ever. Whenever I want to hear a loud track, and maybe it's just the way my mind works but, it needs to simultaneously be very abrasive and get me up and jumping. So, for a select few groups and artists in this industry, Deconstructed Club would be perfect for them. Not only is it possible to craft a pop-structured song with deconstructed club textures, but I feel like this genre would make K-pop a bit more interesting. Like alright, we have groups doing trap. That's nice. Not really. But why just have trap, when you can have this booming industrial, metallic flavored beat set before you? This genre isn't really everybody's cup of tea, but it'd just be so interesting to see what different groups and artists could do with this genre. aespa. Literally just aespa. I know I'm not the only one who's still stuck on Savage era like. The title of that EP did have elements of Deconstructed Club in it, some even stating that it took inspiration from the late Scottish electronic producer Sophie. Like Savage Eats Down. But they could come even harder, dipping more than their toes into this genre. I need SM to employ some of the producers from the PC music camp, or just Arca, to give aespa something really harsh, glitchy, and abrasive sounding. I feel like the concept they had from debut up to Savage was very futuristic, and to me, the types of visuals that they had would be perfect for this genre. I need it so bad. But other than aespa, I'd be slightly interested to see attempts at this genre from 80s, only one of, and maybe Chunga. Kind of. As defined by rateyourmusic.com, trip hop is defined by sounds that give off trippy, dreamy, or at times, dark atmospheres, with light vocal melodies, and hip-hop influenced beats. Some examples of this genre are:
you're the opening of a shell. You're the shell that has a pearl. Possibly, maybe. I could kiss your eyes. And I'll miss it for you.
The reason why I want to hear this genre more in K-pop is because I feel like there aren't enough slow songs in K-pop that are actually interesting. With a genre like trip hop, we can get those slowdowns that I believe we need in these projects, but in a much different sense. K-pop groups and artists, I often feel, only get the chance to really showcase their vocals over the most boring instrumentals imaginable. Yes, you can sing so well, but I'm falling asleep cause all I'm hearing is a simple piano or acoustic guitar. Why settle for that, when we can get people who can sing and a good instrumental? I feel that with trip hop songs, they often have good replay value cause of how dreamy the instrumentals can be. You can just get lost in the music, which is what makes it such a good genre to listen to. This genre being used more in K-pop would be such a blessing. Get into my vision Well, there's not many other groups that I'd pick for this genre other than Red Velvet. They've been known to have a dreamy B-side here and there, so I feel like this genre would work really well for them and go well in their current sound. A full album with trip-hop inspired B-sides would eat so bad to me. It'd open up a whole new type of sound and texture to their music, but would also maintain some familiarity with the atmosphere it brings. And, as I said earlier, they can still showcase their vocals. Other than Red Velvet though, I can see EXO, Sunmi, Sumin, Dreamcatcher, and Yukika, if she ever gets back in the studio, doing this type of genre. As defined by rateyourmusic.com, New Jack's swing, New Jack for short, is characterized by light hip-hop and funk production techniques with contemporary R&B vocals and melodies with quote-unquote swinging and danceable drum grooves. Some examples of songs within this genre are: Can I be so honest? Is this a safe space? Cause I don't know about y'all. But to me, there's something so nostalgic about this genre and I just love to hear it in K-pop. It's kinda my bread and butter. Like anytime I hear some swinging drums on a track I'm gonna be stood up and moving. I just need more people to do it like. It's the perfect kind of genre for a title track, and also it offers a kind of retro feel, but it isn't stale, lifeless, and one-note new disco. New jack is a genre that feels bouncy and refreshing every time I hear it like.
Come on.
Everybody. A group could be 10 years old or 10 days old. I do not care. Everybody in K-pop needs to have at least one new jack swing song in their life and I stand firmly behind that statement. Thank you all so much for watching. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded, school is literally killing me y'all. Anyways, I will have playlists for the genres in the description below. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.